video, and in this video I'm going to talk about the things that I didn't talk about in the tutorial. So not really how to do it, but like the logistics behind it and what went on, what I liked, what I didn't like, how long it took, and all that stuff. Because if you notice in my Faux Locs video, I didn't really talk about those details because I knew I wanted to do another video about that. So enjoy the video, share it if it helped, and make sure to refer to the other one if you're confused about what I'm talking about. Alright, stay tuned. So I haven't really seen a lot of videos that use Canigalon hair underneath, like for the braid under. And the reason why I did this is because number one, I wanted my hair to be light. I kind of wanted a lot of locks in my head, so that's why I used Canigalon hair under rather than Marley hair. Also, it's the cheaper option. And I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on hair. It's not even going to be seen, so that's why I did that. And the braid, the reason why I did a braid, I actually really don't know. I just, sometimes you can use a twist, sometimes you can use a braid. This time I decided to use a braid. It catches onto my hair better, so I feel like it's not gonna, these won't come out. Not that twists do come out, but I left the, as you saw in the video, like basically from up to here down, I just left the Canigalon hair and I wrapped the Marley or the Jamaican braid hair over it. And the reason for that is once again lightness, and because I just wanted to save some time while doing it. I didn't see the need of braiding all the way down to do that. So total styling time that it took for me was 11 hours. So it took me about 3 or 4 hours to do the braids 1/4, a quarter of a way down, which actually kind of took a long time. I don't know why it took that long for me, but so be it, that's how long it took. And then the wrapping was like the majority of the time. I would suggest while you're doing it, find a show that you need to catch up on and just keep going and going and going, because that took forever. It also maybe took long because I wanted to stop and do portions to show you guys on video. I did indeed take a break. I don't remember if that was included in the 11 hours or not, but I took a break just to eat, get myself together, rest my hands, and then continue again. So initially when I did it, and this is just a tip for everybody else in the future, depending on the type of look you want, make sure you put the wraps on accordingly. Example, first time when I did it, I had a really thick lock look. I can have a video playing in the background of that. It was really thick and it was much lighter than how it is now, but it was thick and some of them were coming like kind of undone and things like that. So that's kind of like if you want more like a rough type look, I guess you could say. And I didn't do it on purpose. I will admit that was an accident because I didn't tighten the wraps around tight enough the first time, so them began to unravel and things like that. I did not have the time to go back and fix the ones that needed to be fixed at the moment, so I just kept it for a week. I rocked it, and it was something different. It wasn't what I was going for, but it wasn't exactly horrible either. So then afterwards, I went to tighten a few. All I did was I cut out the ends if I needed to, or I just pulled it down, and then because they were so loose, I could just pull this hair down, and the wrap above it would just unravel, and I would just redo it. I did have to get new hair from the store. I don't know what I was thinking. I started with the bottom, so maybe I just underestimated. I cut the hair in half. So when I cut the hair in half, I had to use multiple strands of hair to try and like cover all the bases. But if you don't do them tight enough or the same tightness, let's say for example I had this lock right here. The first half was the first half of the hair that I cut. Second half was the second half of hair. If this first half is not as tight as the second half, and this second half is loose, it will start to unravel and it'll look bad, and the hair underneath will show, which was what was going on. So I just had to redo this whole one with one lock, and that's why I needed to buy new hair, because I had cut the hair in half that I already used. So don't cut the hair in half, make sure you use the whole length. But I did cut the Canigalon hair in half because that was very long. It was like a jumbo braid type of situation, so I cut that in half so it could be this length. This is how long it is in the front, basically armpit length, or maybe a little bit longer. From the side you can see that, and from the back. Yep, so right now I'm just like playing around. it's gotten a little bit like more flexible over time, because when you first do locks, they're kind of like really tight and you can't really move it. But over time it gets flexible, so I think I'm going to start doing like buns or try to do buns and styles, which I'll show to you guys, of course. And yeah, I plan to keep these in. I do want to keep these in for 3 months, but everybody looks at me crazy when I say that, and they say I'm not going to do it. Challenge accepted. I'm going to try, but if I don't, at least 2 months. The reason why I wouldn't do 3 months is because of the health of my hair. I feel like I should probably get back to taking care of my own hair and things like that. Plus I want to try another style. So yeah, if you have any more questions about the Faux Locs, feel free to comment below and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Thank you for watching. Make sure to share if this helped, and like and comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.